Episode 4. We are moving to Black Creek Pack. Alpha Ezra has kindly offered to take us in. Black Creek Pack isn't the pack that just went to war with Blue Mountain Pack. Yes, Katya, I know you are scared, but the Alpha is truly a nice guy. He was very understanding. Besides, Alpha Ezra was pretty happy about stripping Jackson of his beta and only female warrior. Yeah, but he killed their entire pack, Mum. He is a monster, I tell her. I was more scared of my so-called new Alpha than my current one. Everyone fears Alpha Ezra. Everyone has heard of that notorious Alpha and the fear he instilled in his enemies. I'm sure he had his reasons, and you shouldn't believe rumors. Besides, it is not like anyone else will take us in, my mother says, leaving out the part about not taking me in. So, he knows I have no wolf. I ask, knowing all packs were small communities solely of our kind. I was basically human, so I was a little shocked he even agreed, given his reputation. They both glance at each other. It won't be an issue as long as you can prove yourself to be helpful around the pack, my father tells me. Great. He doesn't know, and I will have to act like an Omega slave, I thought dryly. I fell asleep on the drive, only waking when we stopped at a storage shed. The drive took 5 hours total, and I was exhausted. My back was killing, and my ass was numb. The removalist drivers loaded our stuff into the storage shed before 2 men approached us. Both looked at me sniffing the air, and I knew they were werewolves and high-ranking ones. Alpha Ezra requests your presence at the pack house immediately, the man with dark hair that was shaved on the side says. He appeared to be in his early 20s, and by the authority oozing off him, I could tell he was a beta. His eyes darted to me for a few seconds, and he looked me up and down. A strange look on his face. Was he angry? I couldn't tell, but whatever the look was on his face, he masked it quickly. "This is your daughter?" he asked, not even trying to hide his dislike as he spoke. I guess I saw anger then. "Yes, this is my daughter Katya, and I am Derek," my father says before holding out his hand. "I didn't catch your name," my father says, drawing the man's attention away from me. The man grasps his hand, giving it a quick shake. "Beta Mateo, this is Alex, one of our gammas," he says, introducing the other man. He was around the same age with blonde hair that hung in his hazel eyes. Both of them were huge, around the same size as my father. "I hear you used to be a beta at your old pack," Mateo says, and my father nods. "Good. We could use some help training some of the pack members if you're up for it," he says, and my father nods before introducing my mother to him. "This is Shirley, my wife and mate." "Nice to meet you," my mother says before shaking both their hands. The beta's eyes kept darting back to me, his anger gone now, but he looked confused every time he glanced in my direction.
Full story is available at novelpalace.com. Click the link in the comment section to get it free.